I'm Heather.
I'm Nate.
And this is Lacey. We're going to Coronado Island in San Diego, California. We were going for the San Diego Holiday Lighted Boat Show.
But they canceled it because it was too windy. Isn't that what makes the boats go?
It also rained, and that makes California stop. And on the way there were so many accidents, we ended up taking a scenic route there. And on the way, we got to see the Pacific Surfliner go by.
We found ourselves on Coronado Island with a canceled boat show and nothing to do, so we decided to go check it out and see what we could find.
We were staying at our favorite hotel, so Lacey was ready to settle down and get comfy, but I wanted to go exploring.
So we dragged her out into the rain with the promise of some treats along the way.
And because it had just rained, we had the whole place to ourselves, not a soul in sight.
It was a great time to see everything without all that pesky Southern California sun in the way. Lacey started with a walk along the water to see the views from downtown to the bridge.
Well, the ducks certainly don't mind the rain.
Yeah, they probably appreciate their first shower in a while. The tide seemed really low. I don't know if that's because of the storm or just because it was low tide.
The birds were the only thing out here besides us.
Lacey reminded us we were behind on our treat schedule.
We had the whole park to ourselves.
After asking for another treat, Lacey pointed out this bird, and I said, I think that's either a heron or a loon.
Lacey thinks we're loony for dragging her out in this rain. And Lacey took a little break on this really colorful bench. And then we learned about the birds of the Big Bay.
No, Lacey, I don't think that's a bird of the bay.
Here we go. This tells us all about the different birds and animals in the bay.
Are you paying attention, Lacey? Was I being loony with my bird guesses earlier?
Now she thinks she's an expert on all the birds.
She won't tell me if I'm right, but she still thinks I'm loony.
And as it got dark, we made our way back to the hotel.
It turned into a great romantic stroll along the waterfront.
It was pretty cool having the whole place to ourselves as we looked at the lights of the city on the way back.
And the concert hall gave it a great pop of color reflecting off the water. There's our bridge to the city and maybe a late night food delivery.
And even though the website said there weren't any concerts going on at the Radio Shell, they were doing something practicing over there.
We could hear it reflecting off the water and it sounded like some kind of holiday concert.
And of course we had to dry Lacey off after walking around in all that rain.
She did enjoy splashing in those puddles.
Then we decided to head out and try and find some dinner.
Sailor gave Lacey some nice seafood recommendations. It was so quiet during the break in the storm, we really did have the whole place to ourselves.
And because of the rain, they didn't even have the holiday tree lit up here.
We were definitely a little sad to miss the lights in the boats.
There was nobody down here either. It was a ghost town.
It would have been fun to see the ferry all lit up too.
So we had a pleasant evening just admiring the lights while we sipped on hot chocolate.
Lacey didn't mind. She still made sure to get her postcard photo.
Did you get enough treats while we were out there, Lacey?
She's used to supplementing them with the stuff everybody else drops on the ground for her.
I had too much fun with the Radio Shell lights when it was all lit up at night.
It definitely looked like they were practicing for some kind of cool light show in there. It would have looked really great with the boats.
The morning was just as cloudy and rainy as it was the day before. So we had a lazy morning just watching the ships go by.
And waving at the sailors to say thank you for keeping us safe.
And we had to stop by and see the pink flamingos before we left. They're so awesome.
I think they looked extra pink after the rain. I guess even the flamingos needed to dry off a little bit.
Thanks for going to Coronado Island on a rainy day with us.